Hey everyone, how are y'all? Oh, Kat, you don't have to sit in one of Sally Mae's chairs. It's good to see you though, and thank you so much for that super chat. That was very nice of you. All right, you don't forget to hit the thumbs up, put your chat on live chat. Oh shit, hold on. Courtney, how are you? One second. Oh, me and Amaj are trying to get something settled in Discord real quick. Okay, I think I've got it all done now. All right. It is so hot here. It's storming and everything else. Supposed to be bad storms tonight, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow night just because it's supposed to be really bad tonight and tomorrow all day. So alright, so let me get my stuff pulled up here because I do have two different cases that I want to talk about tonight. One of them is actually from Canada. Betty Joe, how are you? Betty Joe, why are you in the bushes? Hey Christy, how are you? You couldn't get out of them. Okay, let me find this little boy's notes real quick. So we do have one, a 5-year old that is missing in Canada right now. He is autistic. Elsie, how are you? Oh, Elsie's eating coffee cake, y'all.
I want some.
That's what I'm saying. What can I do? Betty Joe, how are you?
Good.
The baby feeling better?
He's sleeping.
Okay, well, hopefully she starts feeling better soon.
Well, if she don't feel good in the morning, we're not sending her to school.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay.
Because her mom um, messaged the teacher today to see how she was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher was telling her that she was coughing and blowing her nose a lot. She said, well, just let me know how she feels and she wants to come home. I'll come get her.
Yeah.
She didn't. She was all right.
Hopefully she starts feeling better soon because kids that little, it's horrible when they're sick like that.
Yeah. See, if she didn't have to go to school, she wouldn't be like this.
I know. Okay. Um, I forgot. Oh, so the first case I think I have all my notes here is a little boy named Darius MacDouggall, and then we have another one uh, that is her name is Ganna Kovrizhnykh. She has a Russian name, so y'all will have to bear with me on the pronunciation of it. But it is sort of like the Chelsea Grim case. And oh, what was the other girl's name? Hannah. Uh, what was Hannah's last name? Is it Kobayashi, something like that.
I think
It
so.
yeah, it's kind of like those two cases. We know that Chelsea was kind of supposed to be like doing a cross country trip from California, I think, to New York, and she ended up pulling down a road and went missing. Hasn't been seen since. Her car was found abandoned. Hannah comes in from Hawaii into LAX, leaves and runs down to Mexico.
Hmm.
So Ganna left from Florida, was doing like a cross country trip, gets to California to San Diego County, and we'll get into all this. Sends her mom a weird text with a picture, and now it's nowhere to be found.
Mm.
But I do want to start with the little boys first. I don't know why this is not pulling up. Okay. Well, the picture's not going to come up, but I do have pictures of him. All right. So it says, bring this little guy home. Alberta RCMP continues search for the missing 5-year-old. Like I said, this little boy is autistic. I also have it pulled up on maps, and I'll show y'all in a minute where he went missing from and the amount of water that is around this area. So it says Alberta RCMP members are continuing to search for a 5-year-old boy who went missing in the Crow's Nest Pass area over the weekend. Darius MacDouggall was reported missing on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. He was last seen walking with his family about 4 kilometers south of Crow's Nest Pass near Island Lake Campground, about 150 kilometers west of Lethbridge. Officials say MacDougal was camping in the area with his family. He went for a walk with 6 of his siblings a short distance from their campsite, but became separated from the group. So apparently there was no, I don't know how old the siblings are, but apparently there was no adults with them. Darius was not among the ones that returned, said Sergeant Mark Amato, detachment commander of Crow's Nest Pass RCMP, in a Monday news conference. They went back to the site, searched for a good time before calling 911, and search and rescue was deployed immediately. Amato said RCMP are optimistic that they can find him, and weather is working in their favor. I'm pretty sure up there in Canada this time of year, it probably gets kind of cold at night. It's probably not that warm during the day either. So the search is a 24-hour search, he said. It scales down slightly at nighttime for the safety of all the parties. The terrain is alpine, mountainous terrain. It's very technical. There are multiple creeks and rivers at play, including some beaver dams. Due to the complexity of the terrain, we need to make sure that we take our time and thoroughly go through it. People from multiple agencies are involved, including search and rescue teams from both Alberta and British Columbia. The search teams are being aided by drones with thermal imaging, dogs, and helicopters. Right now, all resources are in play to bring this little guy home. Police had said previously that he had a medical issue which may prevent him from responding to others, which is going to be the autism. On Monday, Amato said that MacDougal has autism, but added that he is not nonverbal. Peter Alfred with the Southwest Alberta Region Search and Rescue Society said that they are very confident that they will find him. There is no reason to believe that there will not be a positive outcome, he said. Pray that there is a positive outcome with this, just because of what we have seen in previous cases with children who are autistic and water that is around them. I mean, we just saw Liam King a few weeks ago. Sally Mae, yes, I do have a picture of him. I don't know why it's not bringing his picture up on here, but I do have a couple of different pictures of him that I'll show in just one second.
So he was out with his parents, or?
So it was like his whole family. I'm guessing his mom, dad. It says him and six of his siblings. I don't know if there was any other uh, family members that was there, but him and six of the siblings went for a walk. When they came back, he was not with them. Apparently, he wandered off from the group of kids. And I wish they would have put like they didn't have to specify the exact age of each one of the siblings, but at least the age range of like the youngest to up to the oldest.
Right.
Six, was it 6 to 14 or something like that?
Right.
Uh, but apparently there was no adult with them while they were out walking. Okay, so as any parent can tell you, trying to predict how a 5-year-old boy will react in a specific situation is difficult at the best of time. So we need to keep that in mind. Fortunately for us, we are able to draw upon the provisional resources in Alberta, and we have several search and rescue experts that are working with us through the RCMP and providing us the best advice. MacDouggall is described as being 4 feet tall. He has short brown hair, and he was last seen wearing a blue-gray hoodie and sweatpants. Okay, let me grab his picture real quick. All right, let me get both of these. Let's do this one first, just because it shows two different photos of him. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's cute.
He's super cute little boy.
Okay, so the parents weren't with them when they took the walk. It was just the
The
kids.
everything that I have read is basically just like the article that I just read, and it all of them has said that he was off with his siblings or with a group of kids. It never mentions that the parents were also walking with them. And the campground that they were at, it's not super big,
Right.
uh, but I mean, it's not like there's several spots where you can where you can park the camp, but it's not like huge like some campgrounds are. But I'm going to pull that up on Google Maps here in a minute just so y'all can see how much water.
I don't understand why. Okay, even if they're older enough to
Yeah,
go by themselves for a walk or a hike or whatever they were doing, why not have him holding somebody's hand?
I I don't know.
Especially autistic
Right.
and they love water.
Well, I mean, and it's just the fact that it's not the kid's responsibility
No, no, but
to keep up with him.
no, but if they've all said, "Hey, we're going for a walk," and he said, "Well, I want to go too,"
Yeah,
then
there should have been an adult with them.
yeah, either that or the oldest, which I don't know how the oldest is. Like you said, they didn't say.
Yeah.
Should have took responsibility and said, "Okay, well, you're going to hold my hand when you walk with us."
Hmm. And see, usually when there's like a missing child and they have siblings that are also involved in the case per se, they usually tell like an age range
Yeah.
of the siblings. In this one, they have not. Just Don, how are you? They have not said anything about how old the kids are.
Mm, mm, I can't.
But at the same time, we have to remember that this is in Canada and they do things different than we do down here in the States.
Yeah.
And, we've seen that with Jack and Lily's case.
Yeah, because they don't
So,
work a lot of information.
right. But from what I have seen, that as soon as the kids came back and he was not with them, they immediately went to looking and calling for help.
Well, at least they did
So,
that.
right. And not wait hours and hours and hours after
Right.
he's missing, you know. So, yeah. But it
Well,
basically just says on this one, it has his name, Darius MacDouggall. He's 5 years old. Went missing in Crow's Nest Pass, Alberta. And this is from the missingchild.ca, which is a missing person uh, site for Canada.
I hope they find him all right.
Oh, me too.
That he's okay. So, does it say how long he's been missing? Because I can't really see.
He was okay. Let me pull up the other one real quick. He was last seen Sunday
Okay.
at I think it was like 11:30 was when they reported it. This one. And this one
So,
is in French and English. Try to get
he's a
it pulled up.
cutie.
Okay, so he's 5 years old. He has brown hair. This one they do not have his weight on there. I don't think I've seen anywhere on what his weight is. And I don't have it wrote down. He's 4 foot tall. He was last seen on September the 21st, 2025 in Crow's Nest Pass. It has the RCMP detachment phone number, and like I said, this is in French. I didn't pass French, so but it does have it has the number for Crow's Nest Pass listed on here twice, and then the Crime Stopper number as well. Just
Well,
on them
let's hope.
babies are probably getting spoiled, ain't they? What is it, Betty Joe?
I said, let's hope this one turns out that they find him safe.
Right, because it's. I mean, the campground is out in the middle of nowhere. Really, I mean, it's very. But y'all know how it is up there. Very out in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get maps pulled up here real quick just so I can show y'all. And I will try not to move it around so much so nobody gets car sick. All right, so here is the campground. It's Island Lake Campground. These are all spots where you can park the camp. All these little areas right here. But just look at the water.
Yeah.
And then you have all these woods, and then you have more water over here. So I don't know where in this campground they were at. I mean, they could have been here camping. There's a spot up here, and see, yes, I can. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go for a little drive. So they have areas here that you can pull off on as well. Hopefully nobody gets sick. But I mean, look at like right there. You can literally just walk down to the water.
Yeah.
So they don't specify where he was at.
That's scary
Right.
because everybody knows autistic kids love water.
Yes. They're drawn to water. All right. So that's just all the little campgrounds, like where they park at and everything down there. I have not been down this road, but there is what I see on maps. There's a pull off. Let me do this because I'm not going through this whole dang road. But there's also a pull off down here at the other area of water.
Yeah.
So there's water and woods all around here. And this is Crow's Nest Lake Bible Camp right here. So he could be anywhere in
Yeah.
here, in any of those woods. I hate to even say it, but even in the water. So pray that they find this little boy soon and that he's okay.
Find him tomorrow. Absolutely 100% okay.
Right. I mean, and they are saying that the searches are 24 hours a day because they do have some of the drones and helicopters that they have do have the thermal imaging.
Right.
So they can, use those at night. And I haven't even looked on flight radar. I guess I need to do that real quick to see if they are in that area searching. I need to zoom out on this so I can figure out. Okay, so we're above Montana. HT, how are you? Hold on, let me pull up flight radar and just see what they're doing. Do you know how the weather is? Just on no, I have not looked at that. The guy that's over it up there in that area has said that the weather is in their favor right now. But we can look that up in just a second. Let me get flight radar. So I know that it is on the line. Radar. I'm gonna have to bounce back and forth from maps to what you call it real quick. I don't. Flight radar is not have very good search options. Okay, so here's Crow's Nest right here. And as of right now, there's nothing in the air up there. That's nuts. So yeah, unless they have drones, and drones are not going to show up on here. Um, there's no helicopters or planes that are popping up on the radar. Mana Monsters, how are you? Let me look at something real quick. Just want to make sure I've went over all of the notes. And it does say that their family is from the Fort McLeod area and from the Lethbridge area. So they're not even from this area at all. Mana Monsters, I am doing amazing. So yeah, that is pretty much all the notes I have for this one that I could find in the short amount of time that I was covering it or looking for information. So we'll just have to keep up with it and see, um, if they find him. Pray they find him within the next few hours at least,
Yeah.
and that he did, and he's okay. That's too far away. Let's see. We also have an active Amber Alert out of Arkansas. Really?
Huh?
Okay.
What is going on?
Okay, so I've got it right here. Bryson Hutchison. All right, I'm gonna pull this one up real quick since Christy put it in Discord. Yeah, I don't even remember if I put my thumbnail on my thing tonight. Okay. So, wait, where's it at? I got too much stuff pulled up here, y'all. All right. So this is Bryson Hutchison. Says he's been missing since September the 23rd, 2025, from England, Arkansas. He is 2 years old. He is a black male. He has black hair, brown eyes. He's 3 foot tall, 30 pounds. Last seen wearing a light blue sleep set with gray socks. Has a small light birthmark on his back. And the vehicle information, hold on, I'm going to have to zoom in on this shot because I can't see it. It is described as a white passenger sedan, possible Hyundai Sonata, unknown year. The vehicle has a black bra over the front bumper and brown stains on the vehicle. No license plate information available. The Lonoke County Sheriff's Office has requested activation of an Arkansas Amber Alert. Point of contact for additional information is Sheriff John Staley, who can be contacted by calling 501-566-1223. May be traveling to Hope, Arkansas. Missing infant child minor may be traveling in a vehicle described as a white passenger sedan, possibly Hyundai Sonata, unknown year. The vehicle has a black bra over the front bumper and brown stains on the vehicle. Anyone having information should contact the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office. And crap, I can't hit the little link. Okay, so she has ties to Texas. Non-custodial aunt is a suspect. Okay, I see her down here, but I can't. Hold on. Mind the Monsters, you shared it on Twitter, right? Because it's not. I can't click on the link for her thing. So let me go to Twitter. Wait, I still can't click on it here. What the heck? Give me just a second, Ron. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the Amber Alert website. Christy, that's another link that needs to be put on the resource channel. Is Amber Alert. What the hell? Where is it active? Okay. Wait, he doesn't have an active Amber Alert. What the hell? Okay, so he has been found safe. Okay, good deal.
From Arkansas?
Yes, the one that I had just pulled up. All right, so we can. Matter of fact, while I'm here, let me do something real quick, y'all. Because Christy, I'm gonna do the link real quick in Discord since I have the website pulled up. Give me just a second. We are trying to. Um, I've added a resource page in Discord that we are doing, like, everybody who makes missing person flyers. I have their sites in here. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is in there. The Suicide Prevention Hotline website is in there, and now I have the Amber Alert website is in there. So, all right. So he has been found. So, Mind the Monsters, he was okay when he was found. We don't need flight radar anymore. We don't need Google Maps. Oh shit! Yes, we do need Google Maps. So I can show y'all where this other lady is. Yep. No, I don't know what that is. Something about Trump was pulled up, and I haven't even looked at it. All right, get Ganna stuff pulled up, and this is the one, y'all, that I was talking about. It was a lot like Chelsea Grams in a way, and Hannah. I keep wanting to say her name as Hannah Kobayashi. I think that's it. I've dealt with so many cases lately that I can't keep up with them all.
It's like every day somebody's going missing.
I know, which is why I was. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Um, which is why I was wanting to do, in the month of September, because there's so many missing person cases, and there for a while, like the ones that we were talking about, like with Liam King, and he was found deceased. And I think there was one or two other ones that was found deceased, but for the most part, the ones that we've been covering here lately, they've all came out, or ones that I've started getting information on. Uh, they end up being found safe, which I'm very happy about.
Yes.
Okay, this was the second Amber Alert today, both found safe. Wait, did I see the first one? Hmm. I've looked at so much stuff today, and Chrissy has tagged me in. Oh, was the other one was the 16-year-old girl, right? And I shared it, and then Christy told me she was found safe, so I had to delete it off Twitter. Okay, all right. I told y'all there's so many, it's hard to keep up with them. Okay, so this is Ganna Kovrizhnykh, or Kovrizhnykh. I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing her name right. It says 38-year-old Ganna, also known as Angel Volnera, or Volnira, and that's what she goes by on social media. I know her TikTok is under that name, and her Facebook. She was last heard from on July 5th, 2025, while driving through San Diego County, California on a cross country trip. That day, Ganna sent her mother a photo of a handwritten note that included GPS coordinates for Potrero, California, and instructions to transfer her personal assets, her vehicle and her trailer, which she had a camper trailer that she was pulling behind her vehicle. They were later found abandoned in Potrero. about 7 miles north of the U.S. Mexico border, and authorities believe that she may have crossed into is that Tecate? Where is King at? I need King right now. In Baja California. She is described as 5'5". She's about 100 pounds. She has blonde hair, blue eyes. She has tattoos on her arms, and she may be wearing a wig and sometimes goes by the name of Angel Bonaya. So anyone with any information is asked to contact the San Diego County Sheriff's Office. So even though she left from Florida and was on this cross country trip, the last known location that they have for her was in Patero, and so that's where they have her missing out of. Key coordinates expert. Wait, what, Sally? So from what I can see, and I'm gonna pull it up on the maps here in just a second, just to show y'all how close it is to the Mexico border. There is where they are saying uh, that her vehicle and her trailer was found abandoned. There is a huge campground at the end of the road that they are saying that her vehicle was found on. So I'm assuming that maybe she went down to the campground, paid for several nights just so she could leave her vehicle and her camper there, and somehow made it to the Mexico border. Okay, I don't have a clue what's going on in Discord. Or not in Discord, in chat. All right, let me get some other pictures of her up here real quick. Y'all have me so confused right now in chat. I, I I don't know what's going on. All right. This one will show her tattoos, but you really cannot tell what they are. And for some reason, the person that posted this has their name as Anna instead of Ganna. But they're just giving another description. She's 5'5" tall, 100 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes, multiple tattoos on her arms. I wish they would have given a better description of her tattoos, just because the only one that you can really tell what it is this one right here. There's something wrote right here. I have tried to figure out what it is. This other one that is on her what looks like to be her forearm, you can't even tell what that is. Yeah, Sally, you can't even tell what they are. Like I wish I could tell what the writing was. Sally means X marks a spot on the map. King always. Oh, well, I don't need coordinates. I need her Spanish speaking skills tonight. All right, so there's the photo. That one right there needs to be a little bit better, though. I don't think there was any other ones um, of her tattoos, which sucks because anytime somebody's missing and they have tattoos that are visible, like on their hands and stuff like that, there needs to be a detailed description of them. There's nothing about any piercings that she has or anything else. And she does have a TikTok account, and she has a very strong Russian accent when she speaks. So I was able to hear some of what she was talking about today on there. Okay, so this is the same person that posted the pictures of her, and just says here, a Florida woman has mysteriously gone missing on a cross-country trip after sending her mother a cryptic text message. 38-year-old Anna was officially entered into the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System on August the 27th. However, Anna's family has not heard from her since July the 5th, causing the family to grow increasingly concerned. So the mom had last heard from her on the 5th. They found her vehicle in the camper on the 12th, July the 12th. That's when they found it. And it was found, I'm assuming, at the campground. I'm going to pull that up here in a minute. Okay, so Anna left her Hallandale, Florida home to embark on a cross country adventure. Anna left with no clear destination and was determined to do a driving tour of the country, but after reaching California, Anna's adventure seems to have taken a mysterious and possibly dark turn. She last contacted her family on July the 5th when she texted her mom a baffling message instructing her to take possession of her personal belongings. There has been 100% radio silence from her since that message. There has been no sightings of Anna. The family needs the public's help. 1 week after sending the very unusual message to her mother, her Jeep Grand Cherokee and her camper were discovered abandoned in Frontero, California, near the Mexican border. Anna was officially reported missing from Frontero, California. Officials have been unable to determine whether Anna voluntarily abandoned the vehicle or met with foul play at this point. She is described as 5 foot 5 inches tall, 100 pounds. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and she also has multiple tattoos on her arms. If you believe that you have seen Anna or have any information regarding her whereabouts, please contact the San Diego County Sheriff's Department. So, Vapor, are you still in here? Isn't she the one that was talking about? Sally made the video that I seen. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was, I think, Christy. I can't remember if Christy or King is the one that posted it in Discord. No, it was Christy because she shared it to me. If I remember correctly, she was talking about aliens. I didn't listen to the whole thing. Okay, so Vapors, because you're from San Diego, right? Is there any way you can take her picture if I send it to you in Discord and pass it around to some people that you know down there? The messages you sent about the rapture. I see. Mind and Monsters. TikTok has been going crazy with that today about the rapture coming. Now I haven't been to her Facebook account, but her TikTok account is also under uh, Angel Bonaya. And that one video that I partially watched today, she could have been talking about the rapture in it, but I want to say that she was talking about some aliens in it as well.
Oh God.
And she has a very strong Russian accent, and because I was trying to listen to it but do other things when it comes to people with accents, I have to be able to sit there and actually listen to it uh, to understand completely everything that they are saying. That's just how I do it with uh, when I'm transcribing medical documents with a doctor who has a very strong accent. And so I want to say there was something about aliens. It could have been about the rapture in there as well.
Yeah, but people gotta understand something. You're not gonna know when the rapture comes.
Exactly.
So I don't understand why they're doing all these TikToks and talking about it. And you're not gonna know when it happens.
I woke up today and it was all over TikTok.
Yeah.
Just people talking about the rapture coming and
And then this one woman putting out about mass shootings and school shootings, and she kept her daughter home because she didn't want. I was like, people, you got to calm down. You're not gonna know when it hits.
no. What does it say in the Bible? And I'm not getting religious here or anything like that, but not even the angels in heaven will know when the
No.
time when the time comes. So Manda Monster says that the aliens are coming, she is leaving with them.
Well, if they're nice, I'll hang out with them. But if they're mean, I'm not hanging out with no aliens. They're gonna have to go.
So no one will know the time, the date of the rapture. So you type this, and Betty just said it, but I'm not erasing it. Well, Elsie, that just shows that you and Betty Joe, great minds think alike.
That's right. That's why
Okay,
I was seeing the same thing all over TikTok. And then my daughter was telling me about it. I said, don't these people know you're not going to know when it hits? Why would
I
you
had
even
I had
talk?
no idea what they were even, why it was even a thing on social media.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like
See,
you wake up this morning and it's like something happened overnight.
like it just, I don't know. Yeah, the last 3 weeks have just been crazy. Hey, Summer, how are you? Summer said, y'all better get right with the Lord.
I am right with the Lord, but that ain't going to stop him from doing what he got to do.
Elsie, I just saw your comment into school.
But I will make an alien my buddy if they act right.
You don't ever know. They could be pretty cool to hang with. Let me send this to Vapor real quick so he can pass it out. Uh, Give me just a second. 'Cause if I don't do this now, I will completely forget about it later. Okay, Vapor, I sent you the missing person flyer and then her thing on, uh, wait, what is the other thing I sent you? Okay, so the National Missing and Unidentified Person System. I sent both of those. Okay, he says he got it. All right. Okay, let me go. I gotta move my, because it's on my location on that, so let me move that real quick. All right, and over here. Oh, shit. Let me go ahead and put this off. So we're going back to maps real quick, y'all. Okay, so this. Hold on. I'm trying to do this when nobody gets sick. Everybody's always complaining about my driving on Google Maps, like I'm a bad driver or something. But this is the road that they are saying that she was on the Patero Park Drive. They're saying like the 25,000 block. But whenever I put that in the search thing up here, it brought it to like this area. So I was thinking maybe she just abandoned it on like her vehicle and her camper on the side of this road. But then I got to looking, and there's a whole big campground down here. This whole area is a campground and a park. They have cabins. They've got where you can do tent camping and all that. So I am only assuming because it has not came out to the public that this is where she possibly left her vehicle and her camper. It would make more sense to me if this is where she left it. Back out a little bit so I can see where you are. Okay, so it's the Patero campground. And I can actually, here, let me screenshot it real quick so you can see it. Give me a second, let me send this to that's yours. I hope that's it. Okay, I just sent the screenshot. That one's going to. It's blurry. Wait, it hasn't sent it, has it? Because it's still uploading on my end. Hey, Scott.
He's got to specify what's blurry.
That's what I'm saying, because it's still sending on my end. Oh, Scott, you are spending time with your mom. Courtney, what you mean you're okay? You guess.
You what?
Courtney told Gigi she was okay. She guessed. She's living the dream. So I was asking her, what did she mean she was okay? She guessed. I don't know. The screenshot is taking forever to. LC in Louisiana too. Northwest Louisiana. We are like, yeah. And it's supposed to keep going all night tonight and tomorrow. It's supposed to be bad storm. So I don't even know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow night, though. Okay, so Vapor, it is completely sent now. It doesn't look better. I just sent the screenshot of the map, just finish uploading. It's weird to be on a campground like that with no kin friend. Gigi, I mean, and she was by herself all the way from Florida all the way to California. Okay, so it's better. So the little green uh, thing in the middle right there, that's where the campground is. And then I put the name of the well, shit. No, I didn't put the name of the campground. Hold on. No, he's so specific. Okay. Back out more so I can see where. Okay. See what I'm saying? Just jeez. All right. So let me drop a pin. It's not gonna let me. All right. So San Diego's right here, and then this is over here, but it's all San Diego County.
We would have
Well,
to discuss that topic,
we'd have to what?
Courtney.
Oh,
And
so
Elsie said discuss that topic.
do we need to gather up bail money? Courtney? No, she isn't. Okay, Baker, I have no idea. I just know it's right here. That's all I know. But if there's anything else that we need to send to you, just let me know. But it's very close to, like, there's a little town that they're saying that it was left in, and they're thinking that she crossed the border right here into Mexico. So she wasn't very far from the border. Now, did she get an Uber there? Somebody else take her? Did she walk? Like, how did she get there? Elsie's just trying to get us topics. Well, Courtney, I will say that if you were to do something like that, I would not talk about your case. I would keep up with it, but I wouldn't discuss it. Okay. I don't guess there's anything else he needs from me for this, so we don't take it
I
down.
would break you out.
Well, I wasn't trying to give all the ideas out, Baby Joe. I mean, that's a long trip to Oregon, though.
That's all right.
We'd have to be super stealthy to make it up there and nobody know that we were even away from our house.
Dressed like an alien.
I was taking a drink of Dr. Pepper right when you said that.
I mean, if the aliens are coming, you know,
Y'all help me escape? Yes, Courtney, we would.
I'll be the first one to break you out.
Okay, so it's a lot to text on here to tell you about the area. Okay, just send it to me in a message. That'll be fine. Or I can look it up. Either way. Just like Bigfoot.
Nah, if the aliens is coming, we gotta blend in.
I mean, Sally Mae was screaming in Discord earlier. They were in Norway.
So
You know,
I'll
I
have to
mean,
up like an alien just to break you out.
Elsie said we are loyal, if anything. Elsie, that is true. Okay, let me go through Ganna's notes that I have here. I still feel like she crossed over into Mexico on her own. So I kind of get the uh, Chelsea Graham vibes, but also the Hannah
That's what I was thinking.
vibes as well from both of them. Let's see if the aliens are coming. I am taking coffee and Marlboros, and I'm out of here. Well, Mom, just make sure you say bye to all of us and let us know where you're going to, or if you make it, or if you can, or whatever, so we know you're okay.
I agree with the Marlboros, but not the coffee.
Yeah, I could do without the
Black
coffee.
pepper
Yeah.
or
I could
water.
do. Well, I had to have a Dr. Pepper or a Coke. I couldn't do just water. Y'all know that. Okay, so Vapor, did you want to come on panel to explain it? Would that be easier?
Well, you okay?
Just smuggling area, the border crossing right there. It's very relaxed. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Let me get you a link. Wait, did it not link?
It's in the chat.
Okay, because it did not on my StreamYard for some reason. You'll tag us before you get beamed up. Okay, that's a deal. And Gigi, that is true too. If she's running from the law, she could be anywhere. But being that she's right there at the border, it just seems very convenient for her just to cross over right there. And I'm sure there are shit tons of cameras. I mean, because I did look at this earlier on Street View, but I didn't pay attention to the cameras. Okay, what is this? This is some kind of building. Oh, there's something. How are you?
How are you? I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, so what is this area?
Well, it's kind of, well, it's, I'd have to pull up the map. Let me see if I can pull up. Well, I've got it pulled up on my end. Let me see if I can share it and kind of explain the area. But I mean, that's pretty close to the, I guess it's kind of close to where I grew up and hung out when I was growing up. One of my best friend's parents had a house really, really close to right there, out in the middle of nowhere. And it's going to sound bad, but I mean, in the 80s, we could get away with a lot of shit, you know? So we would go over there on weekend, like nights, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people would cross the border there and stuff. We'd go out there with paintball guns, shoot people just for fun, I
Just
guess.
for the fun of it, y'all.
That
Yeah,
sounded like fun.
it was fun, you know, but doing it now, we'd probably get thrown in jail.
Oh yeah.
But either way, it was is what it is.
Jail and
But
a
that
shit
area,
ton of charges.
Oh yeah.
what's
No
that?
doubt.
I said jail and a shit ton of charges.
Yes and no. I mean, yes and no. Only, yeah. I guess now, yeah, because none of my family's in the sheriff's department down there anymore. But back then, no. Plus, good luck getting any law enforcement out to that area in any kind of short period of time. I mean, it would take,
And so you're
especially
talking
for,
about where the campground is, right?
yeah, you see where Takati is?
Yes, I'm looking at it
That
now on the
border
map.
crossing, that border crossing used to literally look like you see in the movies where they just got a dirt road and it's like a little one of those little rail gates that pops up and down,
Hmm.
literally, that with a little shack. That's what it used to look like. I haven't been there lately, so
Well, the only thing, let me go back to Street View. I mean, it really doesn't look like nothing now.
no, there's not. It's they've made it a little bit more secure, but yeah,
I
no.
mean, that's as far as I can go because that goes into Mexico. But yeah, there was
Yeah, there's not
nothing really
much.
there.
Mm-mm. But they did build up that stuff around there a lot. That used to just be basically a 2 lane, one each way,
Hmm.
without any of those buildings.
Yeah, because I was
But
looking at this building here to see if there was any cameras on it to, see if they could maybe have called her on camera.
there should
But
have been cameras there.
I don't see any. I thought there would have been also. I don't know exactly what this building is, but there is.
It almost looks like a post office, but you would think it would be more. You'd be able to tell better, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It might just be the
But
welcome center.
oh no, there's a camera up here, up on the
So I wasn't.
right.
So what is it? They just found her vehicle, but they think she went into Mexico.
Yeah, her. They're saying that the vehicle and the camper. Hey King, how are you? That the vehicle and the camper were found in the 25,000 block of. Is it pronounced Patero?
Let me,
Is that the
yeah,
correct? Okay.
Patria, Patria. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, so on that road, and so whenever I put in that address, it brought it.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up here on the maps again.
I told King you needed a translator, so whatever you
I,
need, translate.
yeah, because I didn't pass Spanish either. So this is the road that they're saying that the car and the camper was found on. Whenever they said 25,000 block, it brought it to like this area right here. Literally nothing there. So I thought, well, maybe she just pulled it on the side of the road, got out, and walked away from it. But whenever I zoomed out, there's the campground. at the end of the road, which would have made more sense if she was, planning on doing this. Just go park it at the campground, pay for like a week or two to give someone enough time to come out and find it after
Right.
she sends this cryptic text message to her mom with coordinates and everything. And
Well, this area is literally in the middle of nowhere. Like
oh
when
yeah, there's nothing around except for till you get to the border.
well, there's not even really much there after you cross the border, other than Ducati is right there. But after that, there's not hardly anything. I mean,
Mhm.
if you're flying into San Diego, at least from Vegas or anything east of San Diego, you're gonna fly right over all of this.
Right.
You're gonna fly right over all of this going into San Diego. But that you see up there, there's Lake Marina and like Campo, and yeah, this is literally people live out there, but there's nothing,
Yeah.
there's not like
I
until
mean,
you get in.
you would have to zoom like way in just to
Yeah,
find
yeah. I had a friend that
houses.
her mom moved them up to basically Lake Marina area. They were a few blocks from the lake or whatever. Just
Mhm.
when she got into high school, because her mom didn't want her involved in all the bullshit down like in the city and stuff.
Right.
And literally, I think her graduating class for, I think, what school was that? I forgot what the high school name was, but it's right there. I think her graduating class was like 36.
Oh, kind of like my high school. Very,
Yeah.
very small.
As
Yeah.
compared to where she would have went to school if she'd have stayed in town, probably
Right.
1700.
Yeah. So, I mean, and this is just what looks like a very small community right here.
Which one?
This is like,
I'm looking at my map. What am
this
I saying?
is Twin Lakes Resort,
Twin Lakes.
which is, I think, northwest of it. No, it's straight north of Patero.
Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
west of Campo and east of Dulzura.
Okay, I do not see those places on the map.
And back out a little bit, you will. So there's Campo right over there,
Where
right
do you
there.
see Campo
Campo.
at?
Look at the purple icon to your right, where it says Pacific Southwest Railways Museum.
Oh, right here. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
There's Campo, and if you go the other way, there's Dulzura right there, and Hamul should be even a little more west than that.
I'm completely lost, but okay, I see it right here. So we're gonna go a little bit more west. Ah, here we go. Up here.
Yeah.
Give her a
Okay.
minute.
I wasn't zoomed out enough.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to tell you in chat. So back out a little more so I can see where you are.
Well, it's not. Now I gotta find where the hell did Patero go? Right here.
It's
So it's not that far from San Diego, really. I mean,
um
it looks
if
far on the map, but
no, I mean if you take what is King saying now?
We were
she
all
said
lost.
we are all lost.
I'm not
Yeah,
lost. I know where. I mean, that's where I grew up running around. So, but
Well, I mean,
literally,
that'd be the same thing if I was telling y'all about where I grew up and did, all the things around here. I could tell you exactly where everything was at without a map, but I'm
right
completely lost right now.
to get to that, the easiest way to get to that campground, if you went all the back ways down there, close to the border, it would probably take you an hour from 45 minutes to an hour from Chula Vista, right there.
He
But
just
if you
says
took
right there, like
it's right there by the. I'm
I
sitting here
see,
looking at it.
I see it
Anyway,
because it's in big lettering.
right. Okay, so but the easiest way to get there would be to take the 8 freeway going east, and then you would get off at, there's a Campo and Lake Marina exit up there in the mountains. It'd still take you 45 minutes an hour though. but that would be the freeway would be the fastest, easiest way to do it. But since she was in her little camper thing and she wanted to sightsee, I don't know. Those roads are really hazardous depending on what time of day you're driving them. What?
Elsie, yes, I am in Louisiana. Mind and Monster says, see, this is why I tell people to get a drink and go pee, because if we drive Google Maps, we may end up in Europe via Florida. Mom, they are always talking about how I get on car sick when I'm driving Google Maps. They swear I'm a bad driver. But I've never had to deal with this area of the U.S. on maps.
Summer. So almost every map you look at, east is going to be to the right, west is going to be to the left, north is going to be up, and south is going to be down.
It's literally, it's if you're thinking about directions, it's never eat sour watermelon. That's how it's north, east, southwest.
Summer, your name fits you well.
I mean, I'm good at directions. Sally Mae says she would
trying to help you. Why you telling me to shut up? Shit.
At least Sally Mae says she would pick me over anybody else. So I'm a very good driver, just so y'all know. I've never been lost.
Right.
I'll put it that way. I haven't been.
I'm a good driver too.
Well, I'm a horrible passenger though. That's my problem. See, Christy knows the never eat sour watermelon thing.
I'm just going to tell you to buckle up and hold on.
Oh, yeah. You don't want me as a passenger. I can tell you, I'm a horrible passenger. Like I'm worse than two backseat drivers and a passenger side driver. I am horrible. Okay, so is there anywhere else on the map I need to look at as far as like?
I don't know what else you want to look at.
Kentucky, so directions go like this. Go down to the big tree. But see, Mom, that's how we give directions here in Louisiana too. We just assume that you know where we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't give names of roads or nothing like that.
No, yeah.
Summer.
I'm a horrible driver and the GPS is control. Oh my God. She says turn left now. There's no left. Or it tells you to turn in like 200 feet. Like I'm supposed to sit here and count 200 feet. I'm driving.
Yeah, but half the time if you're driving over the speed limit, by the time they tell you 200 feet's already gone by.
Yeah. Well, see, hey exactly. Tiff, how are you? See, I don't drive over the speed limit.
I don't drive under the speed limit, so I guess it's always over.
Like I said, I'm the perfect driver. So we'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one wreck and 0 tickets, so.
Well, see, I'm doing better than you.
Tiff, we are good. I hope you are enjoying yourself. See, by the big tree next to the big rock. Exactly, King.
Yep.
And if you make it to the church, you've gone too far. You got to turn around and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Over here having a fight for herself.
Who?
No, you're gonna fall off the bed.
Oh, the baby.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. I still don't see this 8 freeway that you said.
Okay. What start at Chula Vista, okay?
Yes.
Take the 5 freeway and follow it up to the 8. It's going to be out of your picture right now.
Like way up here?
Yeah, the 8 freeway.
I see the
See the
805.
Well, the 805 still goes north. Okay, you see the 8 right there?
Nope.
No, you went too far. Well, it's on the bottom of your map.
Okay, I can tell now me and you could be in the same vehicle and you try to give me directions.
I'm not going to give. All I'm going to say is just go straight till I tell you to turn. If we were driving,
Tiff said, listen, the tree and the rock don't move. They're reliable. Tiff, so is the big
okay. So
barn, the
you want?
church, the
Let's see.
Dollar General. Okay, what now? Okay, we're in San Diego.
You got to go down a little bit.
I'm in San Diego. How much? Oh, here's the 8 right here.
Mm. Now the 8 will go all the way to Phoenix, basically, almost. So.
Oh, well, we don't need to go that far.
No, we don't. You're going to go. You're going to go past Alpine. You're going to go past.
There's the rabbit hole.
What?
Hey, Ashton, how are you? The rabbit hole. I don't know. I just saw it. We're always going down rabbit holes, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Where are we going to now? There's San Diego State University.
Yeah, you're. If you're trying to find the exit, you got to go about another 40 miles.
There's La Mesa.
Yeah, you still need another 38 miles. It's going to go through El Cajon. It's going to wind around, go through Harbison Canyon, Alpine. Once you get to Alpine, you still need to go another 20 minutes.
There's Blossom Valley.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think she would have went this way? Like, because
it depends on where she wanted to go. I mean, and where she started from, I guess.
Well, she left Florida.
Okay,
so I'm assuming she would have came
through Yuma on 8.
Okay.
She would have came the other way.
So there's Alpine right there.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Which way, east or west?
You're going to go east more.
King, I have no idea.
Are we there yet? You could just back out and I could tell you what to pay.
Why didn't you tell me that 30 minutes ago?
I thought you wanted the scenic route.
Okay, so this is where I stopped at whenever I zoomed out.
Okay, so you're going to go
and
just past
the tarot down there.
All right, so let me see on your map where we are here. Zoom in just a little bit.
California summer, I think.
Yeah, we're in California. You don't cross into Arizona until you get to Yuma over there.
I don't know. You had me going east for a while. You kept saying 40 miles, 60 miles, another 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here is Boulder Oaks. The tarot's still down here.
Boulder Oaks. Can you zoom in down there? Because I can't. It's okay. You see where Lake Marina is, right? Right where Boulder Oaks is probably an off-ramp. Really close to it anyway, because that's when you would take to go to Lake Marina.
It should be on being that there's Highway 80 right there. No, that just goes under the interstate.
There's no Dollar Generals out there, Summer. At least not the last time I was there.
I don't know what that is. No, see. Oh no, there's an off ramp right here.
Yeah.
So Highway 80. What's the Dollar General? It's the Dollar Store, Summer.
I'm still unclear why we're even doing this. Why?
What do you mean?
Why? I mean, why are we? We know where it is.
Because you were supposed to tell us about the area.
Yeah, I did. The area sucks. It's like a low key smuggling area because the Takati border right there is so lax, and everything around that border. I mean, you could just
Uh
walk
huh.
a half a mile out of town and walk across the border anyway. So, I mean,
So there's
it's
no law enforcement, not a heavy presence of it anyway in that area.
no, it's still San Diego County, and then just a little east of that's going to be Imperial County, and they're definitely not going to truck their ass out there because, like, why? They got right by El Centro, which that's where I was born. So El Centro is in Imperial County, and right 10 minutes south of El Centro is Mexicali, and that's another border crossing right there.
So maybe
So in
that's the
between,
reason why she picked this area to cross at, because there wasn't a heavy law enforcement presence.
maybe. But if she came from the east, she would have been able to cross at Yuma, which is Nogales. There's a
Mm-hmm.
crossing right there, which is really kind of easy. And then there's another one at Mexicali she could have crossed at, which is, another 40 minutes west from Yuma, crossing into California. And then she didn't want to do it there. She would have came up the grade into the mountains there where Campo is, and then crossed at Tecate there. But from Tecate, there's not another border crossing until you get down to San Ysidro, which is the San Diego one right there, close to the bay, Chula Vista and stuff.
So my question is she running from the cops?
I don't.
Or
They haven't said that, like, she's running from them or anything, but it's. I don't know if she's. This is where the whole Hannah Kobayashi thing is coming in.
right,
Because
Yeah.
remember she went down to into Mexico,
right.
and I don't think it was ever actually said what she did while she was down there.
No, I don't think it did either.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same area where Hannah
Hannah
went in
crossed the
it.
border at San Ysidro right there at Tijuana area.
Okay, so right here then, which is not that far really if you back out.
See,
There's,
that's what I asked the same question King does. Why'd she leave her car?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, are we just assuming she got out and walked away, or do they have
They
any
have no
idea if
one.
somebody snagged her?
As right now, they think that she just maybe willingly got out and walked across the border, but they haven't. I mean, they're not ruling out foul play, but I don't think there's anything as of right now for them to go on to say that it there's any foul play involved.
Hmm.
Because she just obviously it was planned because she sent her mom a text message with a picture of the letter where she's saying, "Please take possession of my personal belongings," and the GPS coordinates to the camp or to the area of the campground, and that's where they
Oh,
found her car
so
and the camper at.
Yeah, that
hmm,
sounds kind of weird.
that's kind of weird, yeah. Because
So what it sounds like, she told her family she was going on this cross country trip, and the whole time she knew that this is where she was going to end up at. And maybe she just didn't want to tell them that because they would try to talk her out of it or whatever. So I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I
It's
don't know if
really
it.
weird.
Maybe she ran off with somebody.
I have no idea. I don't know if she has, like, back in Florida, if she had a computer that she was looking stuff up on, and they have looked at that or what, because they reported her missing in California,
Right.
since that's where her car and stuff was found at. And Sally Mae, I mean, I think at this point anything is possible.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just, I mean, if she's traveling by herself, I would think that is very dangerous
Yep.
for her to be
Oh
going
yeah.
down there by herself,
Most definitely.
especially if she doesn't know anybody. Looks like her says she thinks she's running from something. That could be it too, King. I mean, that one video that I watched, like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing through, but she was talking about aliens or something in that one TikTok video that I watched. Because she had been forced to write the letter. I mean, yeah, she could have been forced to.
Was it
Yeah.
a letter or a text?
It was so the text was sent to her mom, but in the text was a picture of a letter that she wrote that said for her mom to take possession of her personal belongings, and then it had GPS coordinates to where her car and camper were found, which is where they found it there in Patero.
Right. That's
So
sad.
it seems like maybe this is something that she had planned out because she went to that specific area and it's that close to the border. It's at a campground. You know, it's very easy just to leave your car and camper there. And and Courtney, that is true. She could be, because I mean, the last time they heard from her was July the 5th,
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's already September what? 24th.
23rd. Well, going on the
And she could be in
24th. Yeah,
Brazil.
yeah, she could be anywhere at this point. But the
Oh
thing is,
yeah.
though, I didn't hear about this case until yesterday. So I don't even know how long it's even been out. But this is day two that I've heard about it. They last heard from her on July the 5th. I think it was the 12th. They found her car, and then she was reported missing. Hold on here, because I cannot see. Okay, so August the 27th is when she was entered into the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System. So a month and a half later.
That's crazy.
Ashes, how are you? And Ashes, y'all, a member for 33 months. Damn. She says, hey, Scarlett in chat. When you and I lost first, I hear too. Yeah, King, I don't know. It's weird how these cases, and it seems like that has been like the thing here lately, is they'll be missing for 2 or 3 months before it makes its rounds on social media. And now my lights are off in here, so I'm just going by the light on the damn monitors. I thought I had her dates right down on here, but I guess I do. I don't know if I said or not, but she's 38 years old also.
Hmm.
No, I just have that she was last heard from on July the 5th, entered into the database on August the 27th. She left her Hallandale, Florida home and went on a cross country adventure. But I don't even see a date of when she left Florida. So we don't even know what other states she went
Right.
to. I mean, obviously she left from Florida and went straight to California. She more than likely is Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, into Texas, just straight I-10, I-20 until she hit wherever it is out there where she would get on the ADAP.
don't know. The 8 goes pretty far.
And I don't know how far.
How far?
No, I'm talking about I-10, and I think I-10 runs into 20, and then 20 keeps going west, but I don't know how far it goes west.
The 10 or the 60?
No, I-10, because it goes through Louisiana and all that, but I think it runs out. I think it runs into 20.
Well, the 8 goes all the way into Arizona to about Casa Grande, and then it turns
Oh,
into the 10.
okay, so yeah, the 10 actually goes further than what I thought.
Do they know she left Florida by herself or not?
They haven't said. Sally may know. She hasn't been found. And it's like I said, I heard about it yesterday, and I'm just now seeing yesterday people talk about it on social media, TikTok, Twitter. I don't remember if I've seen anybody else on YouTube talking about it though. But I'm sure there are others on here that are talking about it as well. But I know it's all over social media now.
Yeah, what? 3 months later?
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, here lately, for some reason, some of these cases with missing persons has been like that. You don't hear about it until 2 or 3 months later for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. Why not get it out as much, all the different platforms? It should be easy as soon as it happens to get it out.
When did they find her vehicle?
I think I seen July the 12th. I think was the date that I saw. Let me see. So our last contact was July the 5th. Um, okay, so that was the day that she sent the mom the text message with the picture of the letter and all that. So yeah, July 12th is when the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the camper were found, apparently abandoned, uh, near the 25,000 block of Patero Park Drive, which is the road that goes to that campground that I was showing y'all. So they're not saying that it was found at the campground. So it could have been found anywhere on the road. It would just make more sense that if
Yeah.
she knows that someone's going to come find it because she has sent GPS coordinates, that she would have just left it at a campground and not have
I
to worry
wonder if
about it
that
getting towed or
campground.
something like that.
I wonder if you have to pay at that campground.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back over here. There we go. I know that they have an office there that you have to stop at and register. I gotta find the campground. Hold on. Because to begin with, okay, here's the office down here. Because to begin with, it's like the whole little park area.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get here, you have to stop at the visitors
Okay.
thing right here. And you have to go sign in because this is, at this point, it's where all the campers and if you're going to camp in a tent or whatever, this is where you would have to register. What you had to say. Wait, what did I say wrong here?
Toad.
Yeah, it would have made more sense to leave it at the campground instead of leaving it somewhere where her car would get towed.
Yeah, it could have, like, they would have marked it, and I don't know if they would have towed it, but you never
They
know how
probably,
long she thought it was going to sit there.
yeah, they
But
probably would have put her on it first.
but wait, why is King and Christy laughing about me saying that?
Toad. The way you
I don't know.
How,
probably the way you sound when you say it. Because your southern accent.
wait, is that why? She missed it. Oh, wait. See, y'all are always doing shit in the background. I completely missed something in Discord. I don't know what it is.
Oh. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look.
So I gotta read it later? Oh god, that's all. Y'all been having a whole damn conversation. I can't read all that right now. Let's go back.
Because King said she got her car towed.
Wait, King, you did?
What the hell was you doing to get your car towed?
Oh,
Well, she lives in California.
So it's not important.
okay. I see what she's saying now. Well, I didn't even see that. Okay, it makes
Oh,
sense now. King,
sorry.
I'm sorry, King. I was completely confused there for a minute because I had no idea what y'all were even talking about.
This is why I never say shit, and when I do,
Well, usually I have Discord pulled up while I'm live, and I can see everything that's going on. But because I have maps pulled up, I have to keep Discord down, so I have no idea what they're in there hold the whole conversation laughing at each other about. Yeah, Vaporwave, you gotta tell the whole world.
well, damn, if the whole world's watching,
Right?
Well, I mean, there ain't but 23 of them in here, so.
Well, the whole world better hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, right.
Oh well, wait. We went from 23 to 21, but we do have 22 likes. So if you have not hit the thumbs up, please do so.
Yeah, whoever you are.
Even the lurkers, please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Either one of them helps. So, but anyway, so the visitor center
I
is
think they
where,
need to add a middle finger.
huh?
They need to add the middle finger instead of just the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh yeah, but they ain't gonna do that. So anyway, I'm pretty sure you have to pay. Thank you, Summer. Um, she sees everything we can't do. No, I usually Summer I do, but that time I was completely slacking because I didn't have Discord pulled up. Um, I'm pretty sure though they do have to pay for the spots where they're camping at.
Yeah, because ain't nothing in this world free.
Right. And I mean the campground is pretty damn nice too. They've actually got like a couple of cabins back there and all that. I took a whole Google Maps drive through it today. But I did not I was actually taking the drive to see if I could find cameras, but I got distracted and was looking at something else and yeah, didn't look for the cameras. No, I was on here, but I didn't find the cameras. But there's got to be somehow she has got to be on camera, either leaving from the campground, whether it's in an Uber or walking, or somehow that she got to wherever she's at now. Because we know she didn't take her own vehicle.
Right.
Gigi, yes, you do, because you miss all the good stuff. That's where all
I
the
wonder if
funny
we
shit
could call
happens.
that.
You gonna call him and
I'm
ask
sure.
him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure the sheriff's department has gone through to find out if she's on film anywhere or camera anywhere.
Well, I mean, you would think if they're thinking she crossed the border right there, that they would have like went to all the businesses through there trying to find footage of her. But we're 2 months behind,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they haven't from what I have read, they haven't put any of that information out. I mean, they might have let the family know, but not the public. We're lost in
No,
Discord too. I'm never lost in Discord. I'm just not keeping up with it right now. So, I don't know. This is going to be another good case to keep up with, just because hopefully it doesn't turn into like another Chelsea Gremlin where she's wherever she's at and never heard from again.
Yeah.
right. Well, if SF investigates, gets involved, then we'll know it's going to be a shit show.
Yeah, because he went out searching for Chelsea.
Yeah. Didn't he get involved in the Hannah thing too, right?
I think so.
I want to say yes, but
Wasn't he the one that started talking about her dad?
it's a
I
possibility.
thought he got involved in the Hannah thing.
I think he did.
Okay, King is saying he did. I do remember him going out on the Chelsea Grim case and
Right,
doing
okay. So
the
Chelsea Grimm,
searches.
shit show. Hannah, it's a shit show. He got involved in Kylie, it's a shit show. This guy's a shit show altogether.
Got involved in Sebastian Rogers' case.
Yeah, we
I
know
don't-
how
I
that
don't know
case has
that
turned
case,
out.
though.
Lord have.
I mean, I know of it. I don't know much about it.
I did not. I didn't touch Sebastian's case just because it was too much drama.
Yep.
So I didn't touch Summer's case because there's too much drama in it.
Yep.
Remember, he said he went to Mexico and verified some stuff, and I said, "There's
Yep.
no way." And
Yep.
in Hannah's case, King.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't, y'all. There's so much I have to try to keep up with it. It's just too
And
hard to
also-
remember it all.
He also got involved in this one at San Bernardino just last month with the little, the parents that got arrested for the fake.
Oh, Emmanuel Horo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because didn't he do drone footage?
Yep.
Around their
When
house?
that morning that they arrested him.
Yeah. I remember that.
Tiff, aren't you supposed to be drinking?
Ain't she on a cruise?
I think so.
Which I was. No, I don't. I don't want cruise boats.
Hell, I just wish I was on vacation somewhere.
Reminds me of the Titanic.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't going on a cruise.
Nope. I'll keep my butt on land. Why I won't go on an airplane either.
Yeah, we're not going to discuss that, Betty Joe.
What, airplane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We won't.
I still ain't figured out how to get out of that one yet.
You can't.
He's sick.
I know. I can't. I can just put it off as long as possible.
You got a head cold. You can't jump out of the plane.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I know. King has got to be there when it happens. So if
Yeah,
King
I
doesn't
already-
show up, then I
already
can't do
told
it.
her. Well, by the time you find out whether she's here or not, you'll already be here. So,
But if she's
and
not
if,
there,
if
I'm
she
not
says she'll
leaving.
be there, then she'll be there.
Well, if she's not there, I'm not leaving the ground. That's the rules.
Okie dokie.
Uh,
You can still
Watch
go
her
shoot
show
blow
up.
shit up then.
watch her show up.
Oh, she'll show up. If she says she will, she will.
King, please don't. I'm begging you, please don't.
Tiff said she can multitask, sir.
Okay.
Well, at least you're having fun, Tiff. That's all that matters.
Just watch out for them sharks.
Yeah, so I was looking at that case the other day of the lady that got off the ship. Where was that place at? Is it called Bonaire?
Who?
The name
Oh, where
of
Tiff is going?
no, this was a lady. She was. They left the port of Miami on a cruise. They went down. Oh shit! Where was it? It's the Caribbean islands. It's the Netherlands Caribbean islands, I believe.
You talking about the mom, the dad, the brother, and the sister?
No, this was a lady that was by herself, and
Oh,
she got off the ship. And whenever they uh, boarded the ship to leave, because they were doing they were going like doing it was the ABC islands or whatever.
yeah.
And so Aruba, I want to say it's called Bonaire. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but anyway, she never got back on. And
Wow.
so the ship left. Well, they kept looking for her and everything, and they called port authorities. They, the Coast Guard, all the people they were supposed to call, and the woman, I guess, must have found out that they were looking for her, and she ends up sending a text message to, I think it was Carnival Cruise care team or something, and says and tells them like, "Look, I'm fine, I'm safe. I don't want to be found or contacted again." And that was the last they've heard from her.
Well, wouldn't they
And
need to verify it was her though?
well, they're still looking for her because they want to put eyes on her to make sure that she is
Yeah.
safe. But
Hmm.
she is saying she doesn't want to be found. She is safe. She doesn't want to be found. She doesn't want to be contacted. None of that.
Yeah, no. Something sounds fishy.
Right. And so when she left, she took some of her personal belongings with her, but she did leave some luggage on the ship. She left
Uh-huh.
a thank you note to somebody that works on the ship. I forgot who they said, and I think a tip for that person.
Hmm.
And so it seemed like that was another thing that was kind of like a planned out thing. I'm gonna take this cruise. I'm gonna get off at this port, and I'm not gonna get back on the ship before it leaves.
Yeah.
And I think the cruise line was just basically trying to make
Yeah,
it
cover their ass.
understood, yeah, that they did not leave without her on purpose. That she voluntarily did not enter back onto the ship.
Right.
So, yeah, Tiff, it obviously it's intentional. Um, they didn't say that she left off the ship with anybody. She was there by herself and all that. So that's what it was like. She intentionally did it. That was her destination of where she was going to go. She had no intention of coming back to Miami with the ship. So, but they still have not found her yet either.
Hmm.
Okay, wait, what? How did I get brought? King, you have to ask Vapor how you got brought into it. He can explain it.
Don't ask me anything right now. I don't know.
Well,
Probably because I don't remember.
that's good. See, he don't remember, so I don't have to do it.
I'm not even going to bother pleading the fifth because I really don't remember.
Okay, good. Y'all
I
heard
remember
it.
how you got stuck into it though, but I don't
But
remember how.
you don't. Okay, well, you don't remember, so my
I remember
contract,
how you.
my contract is null and void.
Oh no. That has nothing to do with the king part of it.
Yes, because she has to be there. She is
Okay, well, like I
my
said,
comfort person. Hey,
like
Commander, how
I,
are you?
she's your
She's my comfort person.
emotional support person.
She's her
Yes.
emotional support person.
All I have said is if she says she'll be there, then she will be there. I didn't
Well,
say
she.
she said she would be there. I just
Right.
said if she says she will, then she will.
Well, she don't even know what we're talking about, so we're good.
Yes, she does. She knows.
Maybe she'll forget. people to get left behind if they're not. Tip, that is true, and I think that is what the cruise line was trying to put out there, that it wasn't an intentional thing. Like they didn't leave and not let her back on, or like it basically saying it was her fault, not the cruise line's fault, that she was not
Right.
on the ship when they left port.
Right. But
So
they still wanted to make sure it was her saying that, you know what I mean?
yeah, well, yeah, because she's in a different country,
Mm-hmm.
and where she probably doesn't know anybody, but there is also that slim chance that maybe she does know somebody. Maybe she talked to somebody and was supposed to meet up with him there.
Right.
I mean, it could be several different things, but who
People are too
knows?
nowadays.
Yeah, she could have been running from something from back here in the States.
Yeah.
And, that was just an easy thing to do. Take the
Right.
ship one
Yep.
way and, you know, get out of here.
Yep.
Go to an island out in the middle of nowhere. And,
No, I ain't getting on no ship. Sorry.
yeah, you need.
I don't know how I'll get to the island, but I'm not getting on no ship or plane. So
Well, I mean, I was going to go to Hawaii that one time, but it
then you
was.
thought about it, huh?
Well, no, I had to turn the trip down because it was very, very last minute, like that day last minute.
Oh.
And there was just no
Yeah.
way that I could have done it that that last minute.
Just leave a note on the table. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Give
I'm
them the
going with.
coordinates.
Make sure everybody gets what they need.
Well, I mean, King would have had the coordinates, so
Yep. Here's the coordinates. I know you all know how to cook for yourself 2 weeks. It's all right. Even if you can't cook, 2 weeks won't kill you. Just drink water.
I'll be back.
I, well,
Maybe.
I would have been with King. So, see, Tiff says they pay about a minute if the ship overstays their port time. I did not know that.
Wow. That's
Which I
great.
I would assume is that pay by the minute is very, very expensive minutes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure because they got other cruise ships that come in port.
Right.
So they
Well,
probably
not
got out of the way so it can come in.
yeah. Just the traffic itself going
Right.
in and out. Not to mention just going to into port and where they have to park at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get the map down. I'm tired of looking at the tree. All right, I've got Discord pulled up now. I can keep up with everything going on. So, yeah, I have been on here for almost 2 hours.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I gotta take a shower. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be back in Discord probably 2:30, 3 o'clock.
I'll be
Mm-hmm.
asleep.
Yeah, see, usually the only people that's in there at that time of morning is me, Christy, Sally Mae, and sometimes Vapor.
Yeah, I'll be asleep.
Everybody else is already went to bed. And
Well,
sometimes Tiff is in there, and Tiff will be like, "Okay, I gotta go to bed."
well, I would be too, but 6 o'clock comes.
Well, that is true.
Or if like the weekend, even though she don't have school, like Saturday, she got up 7 o'clock in the morning. Sunday, she got up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Both times, Mama, it's daylight outside. You need to get up. It's like, what? I don't need to get up.
Well, she needs to stay on a routine also, though.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So I get up with her, make her cereal or her French toast or her little mini pancakes.
Oh man, I want some mini pancakes.
Usually on the weekends, she'll like eat a bowl of cereal or something. She'll eat like Fruit Loops or Lucky Charms.
See, I miss being a kid. Got all the good shit for breakfast. Now I get ice cream if I even eat breakfast.
And then 5 minutes later, she says, "I'm hungry. Can you make me some scrambled eggs?"
She's a growing child. Christy, you have a good night as well.
She's gotten chunky since she started school.
Leave that baby alone.
But yeah, if she wakes up tomorrow morning not feeling good, we're not sending her.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think what they need to do is take her to the damn doctors.
Well, wouldn't she need to go to the doctor anyway if she does miss school just to get an excuse?
Well, yeah, but I think her sinuses,
Mm-hmm.
not sure, but it sounds like she might be getting a sinus infection.
Oh, so she's going to need antibiotics.
So I told her mom, I said, if she's not better in the next couple days, because we've been giving her medicine since last Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
I said, if she's not better by Thursday, I want this baby at the doctor by Friday.
Yeah. Sinus infections are the worst.
Well, because then yesterday, she was in school and she said her ear hurt.
Oh,
And when she was 2, she had a double ear infection.
yeah, those hurt like hell.
So, listen, it ain't nothing to call the doctor up and say, I think my daughter has a sinus infection. And they'll take her right in.
Right.
It's just making the freaking phone call. But
Get her a doctor's excuse. That way she doesn't have any missed days that's counting against her. And then she can have perfect attendance.
it's like, oh my God, people are just, I don't know.
So, well, hopefully she gets to feeling better soon.
Yeah, I mean, we got, it's the Mucinex. It's for the cough and congestion and all that.
Mm-hmm.
She's been taking it every 4 hours.
Yeah, that's usually some good stuff.
Hopefully that'll clear up in the next couple of days. If not, like I said, she's going to the doctors. I don't care if I gotta take her myself.
Poor baby. Because you know it's got to be miserable going to school like that.
Well, yeah.
And wanting to play, but you can't because you feel horrible,
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So,
I told her, I said, tell me what the kid's name is that got you sick. She said, why? I said, because I want to know. She said, why, Mom? I said, because I'm going to beat the parents up.
I mean, she's going to get sick though.
I know. I was joking with her. She said, Mom, you can't do that. I said, okay, you're
Yeah.
right.
That's one of the downfalls to them going to school is they always get sick.
But the bad part is the first couple days she come home with a cold.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's coming home with another one.
Oh yeah, it got so bad here one year whenever my kids were in school, the stomach virus went around.
Like, don't these kids ever cover their mouth or nose when they sneeze?
No, little kids don't do that. But the school when the stomach virus was going around at the school, and they had to shut the school down. That's how many kids were absent. So they just shut the school down for like 2 days.
Yeah,
Instead of they didn't disinfect the school though. Like they should have went through the whole entire school and cleaned the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. So whenever they opened the school back up and kids started coming back from being sick, they got sick again because the germs were still in the damn school. So they had to shut it down a second time, this time for an entire week. Because there was so many kids absent. And Ashes, that is true. It's a never ending cycle. Like you get over a cold and then something else comes up. And then you get over that and something else comes up.
I don't know. My daughter tells me I overreact because it's only a cold. I said, you don't understand the way she talks. It's not she's talking out her nose.
Yeah. Makes her sound funny when she talks. Hey, Dan, how are you?
And I said, you got to remember when she was 2, she had a double ear infection. I said, and she's 5 now, so she can get the walking pneumonia.
Yeah.
Being around all these kids.
Mm-hmm. Gigi, that's true too. Kids are constantly touching each other all throughout the day, or touching each other's stuff, or where another kid is touched, and they can't help it to pick the germs up.
I mean, the teachers got the disinfectant wipes, but that's not going to. What's she going to
Well,
go behind every kid and just wipe everything down?
well, that's why whenever it's during, like it does need to be wiped down several times during the day, but if they're, let's say, going to breakfast, wipe everything down. Lunchtime, wipe
Yeah,
everything down. When
and
they're,
she
you know,
does.
but Carter stopped breathing when he caught the common cold mixed with good disorder. That is, Courtney, that has got to be so scary.
Yeah.
Yes, Elsie, lots of hand washing
Oh,
with
this day
antibacterial soap.
she always washes her hands. She
Well,
washed her.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, she washed her hands when she's done eating. She washes her hands when she's done using the bathroom. She's all
Hmm.
the time washing her hands.
And Vapor says it'll end up building her immune system, which is true also. What else? Okay, I'm not. No, we're not doing updates right now. Which is true also. Which is the sucky part is,
It's
in
her.
order to do that, they got to get
Yep.
sick.
Yeah.
So
Like I said, hopefully in the next couple of days it'll all clear up and I did overreact. But if not, like I said, by Friday she's going to the doctors. I don't care.
there's nothing wrong with overreacting. So
I did it with my 2 when they were growing up. She said, "You never did that with us." I said, "Every time your nose started running, you were at the doctor's."
oh yeah, I took mine all the time
Well, especially
when
because
they
of
were
her,
sick.
she would always get strep throat. My daughter would
Hmm.
always get strep throat.
Hmm.
So I always had her at the doctor's, and then they they said, "Well, we can take her tonsils, but we don't like to." What do you mean you don't want to? The child comes in here at least twice a year with strep throat.
Oh yeah, my daughter's tonsils used to swell, but they, and I even said something about taking hers out, and they wouldn't do it. But her throat, like underneath, would swell on both sides.
Yeah, that's what hers does. Till this day, she's going to be 32 years old
Hmm.
come October 13th. And to this day, her does the same thing.
Yeah,
So my
I don't.
son, his adenoids would always swollen.
Hmm.
So they took his tonsils and adenoids out
Yeah, they wouldn't
when
do my daughter's.
I think he was 7 years old when they did it.
Yeah, the only thing my daughters, well, any of my kids have had done was all three of them had their wisdom teeth taken out. That's the only thing my kids have ever had done.
Yeah, but I had
Which,
my I had my tonsils out when I was 5 years old.
yeah, I never had mine taken out. Only thing I've had done is just my throat surgery, where they had to take the glands and the lymph nodes out.
Right.
But other than that, I haven't really had anything done either. But I can tell you, teenage kids and getting their wisdom teeth taken out, that is the funniest shit ever.
My nephew had it done, and he's 26 years old.
Oh my god, all three of mine were teenagers when they had it, y'all. My daughter did horrible. She did the worst out of all of them. She told the doctor that he better not do. I forgot what it was to her. And when she woke up and we got her in the vehicle, she looks in the mirror and they pack their mouth with the galls and stuff like that.
Hmm.
She looks in the mirror and she starts screaming. She's like, "He cut my tongue out."
Oh my god!
Like she's still under the effects of the anesthesia. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Yes, like she's doing bad. Like trying to open the door going down the interstate. Like,
Poor
yeah,
kid.
she was doing horrible. And then my youngest son, he couldn't even walk. I had to carry him out to the vehicle. And then my oldest son, it took more anesthesia to put him under than what it would a normal person.
Right.
But his, it didn't bother him. Summer, did you have yours taken out, or you just didn't have any at all? Because my youngest son only had two, and that was it. He had both bottoms, but didn't have the tops.
My son, he he was I think he was 8 years old. He had to have surgery on his private parts.
Hmm.
The medicine they gave him, yo, that boy was loopy as I don't know what. He
Yeah,
would
it's
he would pull the blanket over his head and tell him. He said, "Tell the doctor I'm not here. You can't find me." I said, "I ain't telling the doctor nothing."
yeah. Some kids when they go under like that, hilarious when they wake up.
Yo, he would pull that because the hospital that he had to go to, it was Children's Hospital in I forget where. They had the little TVs where you could pull them up to you.
Hmm.
Well, he would pull it up all the way up to his face. I said, "What in the world are you doing, kid?"
He couldn't see it good.
I saw you trying to climb in the TV.
Oh, Ashes, you woke up in the middle of it.
Mm-mm. I think I would freak out.
Yeah.
Like when I had, because I just had my bottom teeth out last July,
Hmm.
and I told the doctor, I said, "Look, I said you better make sure you numb it. That's because if I feel one thing, I'm kicking you."
Oh, I'm scared to death of a dentist. I've
But
watched too many damn dentist movies.
I didn't feel anything.
That is, look. If I'm nervous or anxious about something, you will never know that I'm nervous or anxious. I don't let those emotions show. Take me to a dentist, and I'm
Right.
damn near like a damn child. For real. I don't like them. I've watched too many of the dentist movies.
Yeah,
Scared the shit out of the dentist, I can tell you.
and some people are.
Paper's not funny.
I was laughing at Summer.
Why?
Which
Which side?
that she
So she
loves going
loves
to.
going to dinner
I,
too.
mm-mm. The
Gotta love
dentist,
that
dentist
shot
is
up in
fun.
the roof of your mouth.
That's not so much that bothers you. I mean, getting a needle didn't bother me. It was just if I could feel him cutting them out or pulling them out, whatever he had to do. Because I warned him. I said, if I feel one thing, I'm telling you, I'm kicking you.
Well, see, here they would always put numb in jail before they gave my kids shots,
Well, yeah,
so
they
they
still
couldn't
do
feel
that.
it.
Yeah, they still do that.
I'm telling y'all, that is the one I don't cry in front of people. I will cry in front of God and everybody about going to the dentist. Hate it. I'm telling you, I'm worse than a kid. I, mm,
That's like we told the baby. We told her we're going because she's got to go to the dentist. And I told her, I said, now you better hope they don't pull none of your teeth out. She says, they're my baby teeth. They're gonna fall out anyway.
well, I mean, at least she's got a positive outlook on it.
I said, so you're not scared of them? No. I said, okay, good.
Well,
You keep that
that's
attitude.
good though that she don't. That way, when she goes, she's not scared of anything.
Yeah. But she takes good care of her teeth. She brushes when she gets up. She'll brush
Hmm.
after she eats. The only time she can't brush is like when she's in school.
Right. Sounds like the eye doctor. I hate the damn eye doctor too because they blow that air in your eye.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
them.
hate that shit. That and that damn light where you gotta look at the light
Yeah, and it
and
blind.
and it because it always hurts my right eye.
Well, imagine having cataracts to where you can't see, like me, and have them shine that in your eye. That hurts so
Oh,
bad.
I can imagine because, like I said, whenever I have to look in it, it doesn't bother the left eye, but for whatever reason, the right eye that light hurts me for some reason, and I don't like the air. But I would rather get the air shot in my eye than I would dilate it.
Yeah, that dilation is
Yeah, I don't like that
bad.
either.
And speaking of, I got to go to the eye doctors and get new glasses.
I gotta go too, but I think this time I'm gonna get contacts.
I can't. I rub my eyes too much.
Well, here though, the only thing about it, if you get contacts, you have to pay $60 for them to teach you how to put them in and out.
And see, I couldn't come to that.
That's the
I
only
don't.
thing I'm worried about is taking them out and putting them in.
I don't like touching my eye like that.
Yeah, that's
My son has contacts, and,
my youngest son has them.
and he does it just fine. I don't.
Yeah, my son has. Well, he has glasses, and then he did. He paid his $60 for them to show him how to take them in and out, and he does fine with his. The damn contacts are expensive though, but
Yeah,
uh, he was getting like the ones that you just wear one day and then you throw them away. He was getting those, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't."
yeah. My son was doing the same thing until he couldn't afford it.
Yeah, they're like super. Which I mean, it's more
It's,
convenient, but
yeah.
yeah, my son was like, "I'll just get the ones that I wear. I think it's like a 30-day wear, and then you throw
Mm-hmm.
them away. Then you grab your next pair."
Yeah,
So that's what he did.
yeah. Because he'll wear them when he'll wear his contacts when he's riding his motorcycle, and he'll wear his
Hmm.
glasses like going to work and stuff.
But oh, Elsie had a shot in her eyeball. Oh man, nearly fainted. Oh my god. Mm-mm.
I don't know how those.
That's like them people that watch the needle come down to their eye when they're having eye surgery. No.
Mm,
Oh my god.
mm. I had eye
Uh-uh.
surgery, but I didn't have no needle. Not my eye.
Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
They give you this. You're awake, but you're not awake. You know what I mean?
They
Like you know what's going
sometimes
on,
test me.
Oh, they dilate your eyes, King.
but you can't feel what's
Yeah.
going. That's how I had my surgery.
Vapor never takes his contacts out.
I do.
You never take your.
I take them
Oh,
out every night.
Summer. Oh,
I
Summer
know.
says you
Well, the
don't.
thing is, what I do is I get the dailies, but the
Uh huh.
dailies are the same as the ones that are like the 2 week ones. So I usually end up wearing the same contacts for like 4 months before I change them out.
You're crazy.
Oh.
That could cause an eye
Yeah.
infection.
Yeah. Them
Not.
Yeah.
dailies are hella expensive too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they're also, I had one of the people at 1-800 contacts where I order them from. She's like, yeah, they're the same as the 2 week ones. And I'm like, all right,
And you
well,
and you
good,
listen
because
to her.
I wear them for 3 or 4 months anyway, instead of every day. But I take them out and rehydrate them overnight.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
get
do
them
the
next
same
time.
thing too, Summer. We've had this conversation.
I'll
Well,
just my stupid glasses.
I'm gonna get contacts. I think the next time I go to the eye doctor, which I need to go like a year ago.
Yeah,
That's how far
I
behind I am. So I think I'm gonna get them and see how I like them, and if not, then I'll just go back because I don't even wear my glasses the way I'm supposed to, y'all.
I wear mine every day. Hey, I even fall asleep with mine on.
Well, I'm supposed to wear them if I'm at the computer, but that's the whole time I'm awake. I'm looking at a damn screen, and so I'm not wearing glasses that much. They get in my way. They bother me. They're an inconvenience. I'd much rather have contacts.
Yeah.
It just seems like it'd be a
I
lot
would
easier.
too, but like I said, I rub my eyes too much.
You
Yeah, I
get
don't think
you get
that would
used
be
enough.
good. You never take your vision for granted. Be good to your eyes. Yeah, Elsie, it my vision is fine. It's just because I'm staring at computer screens
Mm-hmm.
constantly. Let's see. During the lockdown, I had to go to immediate care for sinus infection. During my exam, the doctor checked my stomach to me for an MRI and found a cyst the size of a grapefruit. Ashes, I know exactly how you feel. People think cysts on the ovaries don't hurt, and they're very painful. Okay, now Summer, coming in here with everyone drink your water.
I do drink my water. I drink my
Well,
water. I drink a Dr. Pepper, and I go back to my water.
how much water have I drank today?
None.
No, I had a bottle this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had one bottle. Yeah, ashes, they're very painful. I had two on my left one, my left ovary. That is the most painfulest shit that you could go through. So I did drink the water this morning.
She had one water.
I did. Y'all should be proud. At least I had some, right?
I guess.
I mean, isn't one better than none?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a positive to that one bottle. Okay. And right now my son is like hogging all the water because remember the other night when I told y'all his blood pressure went up a little bit, it kind of got elevated and it freaked him out. Well, now he thinks it's because he drinks so much caffeine. So he's been drinking about a bottle of water. So he hasn't been saying, "Here, mom, you need to drink more water."
No, he's hogging it.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's hogging all the water now. But I am going to get me a Red Bull tomorrow.
No, you're not.
When was the
She
last time you had one?
that's what she just asked. I have not had one since the other night. Whenever I had one, whenever I was live, whatever night that was.
I knew it was a Red Bull.
Well, I haven't. I didn't have one for like 3 weeks. And 2 days ago, I drank one, and literally, I almost had to go to the hospital just for that because my heart was like freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait, it's never done this before.
Well, see, y'all know my heart rate just for whatever reason. I can just be sitting here and mine jumps up for no reason. But it hasn't. It's probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months since I said that. So whatever night that was that I drank the Red Bull, that was the first one that I have had since I think May. I think
Damn.
was when I had them for Mother's Day.
Right.
Hmm.
So I went a while without them,
They're not good for you.
but they taste good.
And it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
I
It's
don't
still
drink them because they do something. Well, they actually put me to sleep. I just like the taste.
Yeah, that's why I only drink certain flavors. Sally Mae, you are being very good.
it was funny. We took the baby to let her ride her little motorcycle, right? Her
Uh,
motor that she got, and she had apple juice, but she said, "Mama, can I take a drink of that?" I said, "What, my Dr. Pepper?" She said, "Yeah." So I took the cap off and I handed it to her, and she brought it up and she said, "Ew, no, I don't want it." I said, "What? You don't want no soda?" She said, "Nope." She said, "I'll drink my apple juice."
Yeah, my daughter, she don't drink any Coke. All she drinks is water.
Yeah, so at
Like she
least
drinks
I
more
drink that.
water than my son drinks, and my son's like 2 gallons a day. My
Yeah.
daughter drinks way more than he does.
My son's like that. He'll drink also that. It's not Red Bull and it's not the energy drinks like the monsters. He don't
Uh,
drink. He did used to drink the Red Bulls, but he don't drink them anymore.
what
It's
does,
some type of.
is it the Celsius or whatever it's called?
I don't know.
Because that would
I'll have
be
to ask
that
him.
was the only ones that my daughter uh, would get. Because I don't. She has heart problems like I do though. She can't drink any type of any drink that has caffeine in it or like
Right.
energy drinks or whatever because it causes her heart rate to go up.
Yeah.
And
He mainly drinks.
summer, my daughter likes the Celsius. That's the only ones that she would drink.
See, I don't. I can't remember the name of it.
Sally, I just saw your comment in Discord. Oh my God.
But he's back to drinking more water than anything now. So
Yeah,
because at that one time when he drank a monster, he thought he was having a heart attack.
yeah. When your heart rate gets up like that, because it scares the shit out of me, honestly.
It's
Uh, because you can't breathe. It's like you can't take enough breaths to
mm-hmm.
keep up with your heart rate, and it
Mm-hmm.
becomes very scary. And that's why they had me on that heart monitor or that Holter monitor that one time. And then
Yeah.
they wanted to put me on it again like a few months ago. And I told the doctor, like, no, I'm not doing it again because I did it for 48 hours. That shit itched my chest like crazy. And then y'all claim that y'all didn't find anything. But I can sit here and show you where my heart rate has jumped up to like 160 something and
Yeah.
per minute. But y'all can't find anything on a Holter monitor. I'm not going to wear that thing again. And he was wanting me to keep it for a week this time. I would have went crazy.
You need a drink, baby.
You can tell she's sick.
Mm. Yeah.
I know Summer, but I was trying to brag on her so she would keep going with the trying to bathe. And then I see the comment in Discord.
Mm.
All right, y'all. I've got to get out of
What?
here. I've been on here for almost 2.5 hours now.
All right, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Me too.
all right. Well, thank y'all both for coming up. Y'all have
Yep.
a good night. I'm sure I will see y'all at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning in Discord. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning my time.
All
Yeah.
right. You all
So,
have a good night.
all right, you too.
Talk
See
to
you
you
later.
later.
All right. I'm pretty sure I'll
You
talk
have
to
a
you at
good
some
night.
point in Discord.
Yeah, I'll go over that stuff with you in a little bit.
Okay. All right. That'll be
All
fine.
right. Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
See, I was worried she was sick. Then I see her up there. It's summer. At least she's keeping it in the Discord though. So, all right, yeah. Well, I'm about to get out of here. I need to go jump in the shower and try to go to bed. So I love you all. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Um, if I don't see y'all in Discord, I will see y'all sometime tomorrow night. So y'all have a good night.